you. I was just taking a break from all of the Valentine's Day flower potting that I am doing today. In fact, though, the storm is just upon us. It has gotten really gray in the last 20 minutes. I did finish up potting a lot of my plants that I'm going to give away as gifts to all of my friends and family on Tuesday. But there's a few here that I've got to get to, but if this rain keeps up, then I'll just leave it for tomorrow when it's not going to rain, maybe. Speaking of rain, I am so happy that it has been raining because yes, we did get another round of snow. So in the last couple weeks since I've last seen you, we ended up with another big snowstorm that happened here. In fact, I've got a few little videos to post up. It was a winter wonderland again. It was actually quite beautiful and tranquil and peaceful, but my goodness, I was happy to see it leave the next day. That's the great thing about late winter, early spring type snowstorms here. They don't last long, thankfully. Let's see, what else has happened? Ooh, I attended my very first Dahlia meeting last week on Tuesday night. So our monthly meetings have started up again. Oh my goodness, there are so many beautiful new flowers of the year, dahlias of the year that they've announced. So I'll be posting a lot more videos to talk about the dahlias in the future weeks. Mom and I are still planning on going to the Tulip Festival down in La Conner, Washington. So that will be really exciting. That's going to come up in April. Oh boy, what else do we have going on? As you are aware, we have Valentine's going on. So on Tuesday, it's Valentine's. Valentine's, you know, some people love it, some people don't really love it. Honestly, the first 30 years, not so crazy about it. But over the last 10 years or so, I have actually developed a real love for Valentine's Day because I celebrate all of my friends and my family. And instead of buying cut flowers during this time of the year, I end up buying potted plants because there's nothing better than in the wintertime than to have color inside the house and also color that reminds you of the person that gave it to you. So if somebody looks over and sees a potted cyclamen or sees a potted geranium or something like that I've given. Geranium? I'm not giving away a geranium. Geraniums are not in bloom. What else am I getting? Gerbera daisy. That's what I'm giving away. So when people look in their kitchen windowsill or if they look at their office space, I've got quite a few deliveries to make to the office. You know, I'm just hoping that it gives somebody a pick-me-up. A pick-me-up from the winter doldrums, but also a pick-me-up just to know that someone cares about them and thinks about them and thought enough of them to pick out a little something special and say that I love you. Okay, that's my rant about Valentine's. What else has taken place? The pond house. Tons of stuff happening down there. Dad is working away every day. The insulation has been complete. The drywall boarding has now been completed and he's just about finished all the shakes on the exterior of the house. Oh my goodness. So later in the week, I'm going to post a video showing you the big tour of what's happening down there. And today, Mom received her early Valentine's present from Dad. Dad just nonchalantly scooted down using his tractor a massive boulder to go into her front hosta garden, which she is now working on. And my goodness, does she have plans for around the pond house garden house. It is looking fantastic. We have lots of garden tours coming up there. The bulbs are all coming out. Right now we have snowdrops that are coming out. I'm gonna do another video on that soon. Mom and Dad have tulips coming out. Some daffodils are coming out right now. In fact, I'll take you on a quick tour and show you the tulips inside the polytunnel that are coming up. I'm really excited. Let's see, what else do I have to tell you? Snowed, bulbs, insulation. So much, but we'll have another time to catch up. Let's get on with the Valentine's Day presents. All right, and here we are inside the polytunnel, and I have a whole bunch of tulips coming up. Here is chrysanthemum. There's another one right there, which is very cool. Little beauty. There's a whole bunch of little beauty coming up here. Let's see. There were some big guys. Where are you? I saw, oh yeah, look at this. Ooh. Rigus barricades. Rigus barricades. Oh, there's a piece of string in there. Look at those. Just poking up. I cannot wait to see you. And zombie. Look at zombie here. Actually, I gotta get a little bit of water in here, but there's several of zombie coming up in there as well. So the other one, ooh, and moon blush. There's a couple for moon blush there. And blue wow has just come up. Wow, wow, blue wow. There's more coming up than what I thought the other night. So it looks like just overnight, a lot of these have started to really pop up. So I am keeping my eyes open, but nothing is better than seeing the tulips start to come up, because it just reminds me that spring is right around the corner. And I need spring to be right around the corner, let me tell you. I need some warmth. I've got the jacket back on again. Of course, there are a ton of places right now that have Valentine's gifts available, including Hallmark. There was a whole bunch of stuffed animals and cards and squishy little cute things. Going over to Chapters, there was a whole bunch of books available, journals and socks and all kinds of crazy things that exist at Chapters. They had a cute little display there. But where I really got lost was at Garden Works again. And Garden Works Nursery had a ton of different potted plants available, already done up. You didn't have to spend the time to pot your own plants and to put the ribbon around it. They took care of all of that for you. There were some beautiful things on display. So simple, just to walk in, pick up and go. So whether it's saying, hey, I appreciate you to your administrative assistant, or whether it's stopping by and picking something up for your wife on the way home, or even your husband for that matter, we can pick things up for them and they can take their little cactus collection or cacti collection to their office and put it on their desk as well, right? There really is no limit as to who we can buy plants for. It can be a teacher, a doctor, a lawyer, a friend. It can be a loved one. It can be a family member. You know what? It can even be a stranger. Consider that for a moment. We could give a plant to a stranger. What kind of smile would that bring to their face today? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. No, I'm not joking. I think that's a great idea. If we all give a flower to someone that we don't know, how many smiles would that generate in one day? That's very deep. I'm gonna leave that with you. Ponder that for a moment. And here is Hoya Sweetheart. It is an ideal vine for hanging baskets or climbing, and it does well in bright light, soil on the dry side, and moderate home temperatures of 65 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 to 21 degrees Celsius. They are green, heart-shaped leaves having a creamy margin. These little galvanized tins came from IKEA, and you will have seen that in the video that I posted a couple weeks ago. This beauty red rose is planted in a pot that I got from IKEA, and it's got all these little bumps on there. It's a white pot. So cute. But the red rose, honestly, I just bought it from Thrifty's grocery store. It has no name, no identifying tag or anything like that on it, so I couldn't tell you what name it is. These typically come in just kind of mass produced. And I will try to grow it on inside and see what I can do with it outside soon. Here's an anthurium, and that came from Garden Works. Beautiful and cute and pink. I love the flowers on here. The foliage is quite beautiful too. It's in a pot that I bought at Walmart, which is striped pink. The anthurium likes bright, humid areas. They have very long-lasting flowers. They get 12 to 24 inches high and spread of 12 to 24 inches as well. And now we have a kalanchoe. kalanchoe. I can never say this the right way. It's a kalanchoe. It's in a white pot that I also bought at IKEA. It is a tropical succulent plant with extreme cold sensitivities. It gets 6 to 18 inches tall and wide, and it likes full sun to part shade. Then there is Moses in a boat. This as well, it's in a white pot from IKEA. And this plant's small compact size makes it ideal for desks, tables, and other surfaces. It likes moderately bright locations, keep out of direct sunlight, and water regularly. It does well in 18 to 27 degrees Celsius or 65 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. This is a kalanchoe as well in this little cutie patootie pottery type small plant pot. And it has cute little hearts all around it. I couldn't help but get this. It's just too sweet. Just too darn sweet. Then there is this Gerbera daisy. The Gerbera daisy is in a little, remember those candies that we had when we were young and it had all those cute little words on there? I think they were called candy hearts or sweet treats or something like that. The Gerbera daisy likes bright light and moderate temperatures. It will not survive in temperatures above 70 degrees Fahrenheit or 21 degrees Celsius. Here is a cyclamen in a red heart pot. I got this from the grocery store, Thrifty Foods. And the cyclamen likes cool, humid environments, but it needs excellent drainage. It's a little bit temperamental when it comes to what kind of temperature it likes, just a heads up. And here is another little house plant. It's a Photonia. I don't have a lot of information on a Photonia, but I know that it is cute as a cutting, as you can see. And I got this little container, this little galvanized tin from IKEA as well. This white bird candle holder I decided to use as a plant pot or as a holder. It came from IKEA as well. This has a succulent called Sunrise in here, and it has rosettes of rose, lime, and emerald green. This plant likes afternoon sun, porous soil, and it likes to be protected from the frost. And another candle holder, a gnome candle holder, and it fits just in the palm of my hand. And I decided to plant a cactus in here called Eve's Needle. This cactus is native to Argentina, drought tolerant. Flowers are up to 3 inches and reddish in color, as you can see. I have a coworker that I'm going to give this to. It is perfect. She loves gnomes. She has a really small windowsill that she can put this on, and she really hates Valentine's Day. So I think I'm hoping to turn her over and have her decide that she likes Valentine's Day after all when I give her this little gift. Shh. And we have a gnome wine glass. Okay, wine glasses aren't just for drinking. I feel like we can pot things up in there, no problem. Lots of drainage, give lots of drainage to anything on the bottom. Make sure you don't overwater it while it's in there. But for the temporary, just stick the plant pot with the pot right inside, and then you can just pull it out, wash it, and drink your wine later. This one has a cactus moon grafted plant in it, and this cactus likes indoor, indirect, bright light. And look at how stunning this red flower is on top. It is just the coolest looking cactus. I could not leave it at the store. So that is the collection of flowers that I will be giving out this week to people that mean oh so much to me in my little world. If you liked what you saw today, give me a big thumbs up down below. And of course, you can subscribe for free to be guaranteed to see the very next video that I post on the channel. And there are so many coming up. Spring flowering bulbs, vegetable starts, tending to the garden, fertilizing, and oh so much more. Remember, your dreams can become a reality. All you have to do is take that very first step, and I know you can do it. Maybe you'll go down to your grocery store or your local nursery today, pick up a little flower to give to someone that means so much to you right now. Until I see you next time, have a very happy Valentine's Day. It's getting cold. cold. It's getting cold. Okay. Okay, tea. Gotta get some tea. Kalanchoe. 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 It's a kalanchoe. It's not a kalanchoe. It's not a kalanchoe. 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 Kalanchoe.